Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. We are just getting started. He has a look out. The ball goes in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Played out to the left flank. Vickery. That's a good run he's making there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back towards the middle. Reinders. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romani. That has been slung wide. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. China, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vickery. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a threatening ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. It says. Walsh. And that was nowhere near his best. And the keeper's got it again. Looking wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. Reinders. Played out towards the right wing. Quick look, then plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Verdonk probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, easy pickings there. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely feet. Crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Verdonk. It says. Walsh. Defending of the desperate variety. Stood up well to him there. Reinders. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. That's going wide left. Space for him to turn and look. Lofted in. Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Security
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ferdinand. Strong running down that left flank.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Threads one in. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. So we've reached the hour mark.
60,179.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely weighted ball. No joy this time. And he's forced to go back. There they go, hunting in tacks. Now that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! And it's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution in progress.
China choosing to make the first change. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Cleared away. It says. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Romani. And he can clear it away. Caught offside that time.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10, number 25, number 7, coming on the field, number 21, number 11, number 9. Substitutions taking
for a
place.
throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Bit too much weight on the pass. And the shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Number 21.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8. Coming
So a
on
bit
to
of a
replace
revolving
him
door
is
here.
number
Lots and lots of
13.
changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical. Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
China now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
We are
Added
into
minutes has been
overtime.
indicated.
And he thumps it clear. And we're done. Indonesia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent